What's going on, everybody? It's your girl, Loucia, aka your manifestation queen, and this is your manifestation podcast for boss women. Now, I want to say this: it is one thing to manifest what you want, but it's definitely another to be grateful for your now. This is a little bit of what we're going to get into for this episode of this podcast. You do not want to miss this, ladies, so we'll be right back. What's going on, everybody? It is your girl, Lucia, aka your manifestation queen. And again, this is your manifestation podcast for boss women. So, as I was getting to before, manifest what you need, but be grateful for your now. So, I want to break that down a little bit for you guys to get a little bit more clear of understanding what I mean when I say manifest what you need, but be grateful for your now, meaning just something as simple as waking up in the morning. Thank you, Father. Thank you for waking me up this morning. Being grateful that you could wake up in your own home, you have a roof over your head. Be grateful for the clothes that's on your back. Be grateful for the job that you have. Be grateful for your family. Like, just be grateful for everything that you do have, other than being so worried about the things that you don't have right now. Because honestly, we can manifest those things as long as you are spiritually focused in your manifestation, setting your time, you're going to be fine. Just keep praying on that and keep manifesting what you want. Like, the simple fact, I know nowadays, people, it's not easy all the time, trying to find work, trying to get a babysitter because you're trying to get to work on time. It's not easy trying to do anything, especially when you're in this stage of life and you're doing it on your own. you know it's not easy. I would just say that. But honestly, let's just be grateful for the things that we have. You get what I'm saying? Because I could sit here and complain about literally the everyday things that I go through in life. And let me tell you something, life is not easy on its own. You know, it's just a struggle of trying to do something or trying to do many things. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we be so focused on the things that we're trying to do and the things that we want to get done so much, and we don't take the time, honestly, to like take a step back and just stop what we're doing and realize, look around you. Like, it really be the little things in life that you have to notice, like what you're grateful for. You get what I mean? I was literally talking to like a student right at like my job, and he was telling me something basically about, every little boy, they gotta have these certain pair of sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta have it. It's a guy thing, and I get that. And he was just so upset and just like, yeah, I've been trying to, save up my allowance and da 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 da. And it was a situation, I guess, to where what he did stopped him in his tracks from him not being able to get his allowance, and then therefore he couldn't save his money um to get his sneakers. You know. So he was just so much more focused on that. And my sneakers, my sneakers, my sneakers, and I get it. But it's like, baby boy, what's that on your feet? I turned to him and I asked him, what are those on your feet? He was like, oh, these are the new sneakers, mind you, brand new sneakers. I said, so take a moment, right? Let's forget about the pair of sneakers that you want, you know, or the troubles that you went through and the reasons why you can't get them right now. But just take a moment to think about what you have on your feet right now and be grateful in that. Be grateful that you have something to wear in your feet that literally costs over $200, because there's a lot of people out here, that's walking around and don't have what you have. Whether you had them pair of sneakers or that sweater or that jacket or that coat from 2012 or oh, that's old. I had that since 2015, or I had that since, well, not I'm dragging it with the years. But, you know, just to worry about how old, like the piece of clothing or materialistic thing it is that you have, like how old it is, or you gotta have the new, you gotta have the now. No, be grateful for what you already have. Because a lot of people in this world don't have it at all. And there's a lot of people out here that are struggling day to day. And I'm not saying that, oh, life for me is easy. I'm not saying that life for you is easy, but what I am saying is to be a little bit less focused on, I would say, like the troubles that you're going through, because honestly, those troubles are going to always be there. Those troubles, they're going to come and they're going to go. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the same thing with being happy, being sad. You're going to have your high and you're going to have your low. It's literally all part of life. But let's cancel the worries of what we're going through, because whatever we're going through and the things that we're going through to get to where we need to be, we're going to get there. Eventually we're going to get there. We're going to manifest what we want or what we need. But let's be grateful for our now. Let's be grateful for the things that we have now in our life. Just like I said, just as something as simple as waking up and thanking God in the morning that you woke up today. Being grateful that you have a roof over your head, your lights is on. Hey, you may owe a couple of hundreds of thousands in rent, but guess what? You still have that roof over your head. Okay, that Con Ed bill, you may owe a couple of thousand to that too, but it's on. You did what you had to do to keep it on, you know? You got food in your refrigerator. You're able to wake up in the morning, make you a cup of coffee, make you some breakfast. These are the little things that we all literally need to be more grateful for. Be grateful for the now. Manifest what you need. Okay? I just want to say that I love you guys. Love you all so much. Thank you so much for coming by and stopping and listening. But eventually I gotta go sometime, right? So this is me over and out, you guys. Again, it's your girl, Loucia, aka your manifestation queen, and this is your manifestation podcast for boss women. Mwah. Love ya. Ciao, baby.